What are we here to talk about?
I don't know.
An evening with Steve.
Bingo. A bingo session.
CEO, Kev, Chief Entertainment Officer.
No, but
Legend.
is there anything you don't want to touch on?
No.
They don't feel
Alex, he's had enough of it.
You don't think I can get you cancelled?
Oh, don't get me cancelled. No.
Sounds like a challenge. Hello, welcome to the Construction Sport Podcast.
Hello.
Action.
Hello.
Good?
Yes, you?
Yeah, good. It's Monday.
Living
Yes.
the dream.
We're recovering. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Heavy weekend.
Welcome to the podcast. We can relax a bit on this one now. I don't feel as pressured.
Why?
You give me such a... You make me feel comfortable.
I'm feeling a little bit under pressure.
Yeah,
Good.
Is
we
it
had
the
2
tash?
nights together,
Is
2
it-
days together. Yeah, it's the tash. It's the tippy tash.
Makes most people feel uncomfortable, so
Does it?
yeah. When I'm trying to kiss them.
But November, everyone thinks it's for November.
Oh,
but
mate,
it's
it's like
not.
everyone keeps going, oh, is that for November? It's like, it's taking me fucking 6 months to grow this. Well, it don't look great now, but it looked really shit for
Did
ages.
you not fancy it? You're going to cut yours?
No.
No?
My missus would, she'd leave me.
Yeah, I'm in the same. But Lauren's just like, nah.
Yeah.
James was doing it. My brother-in-law did it a while ago and, for a few years. I was like, I'm going to do it. No, you're not. No, you're not.
You don't. Yeah, you got to look a certain way, ain't you?
Right, what does that mean?
But everyone last week on the walk thought New Year's a Royal Marine because of it.
There you go,
There's
yeah.
the look.
Yeah.
It's on brand. It's on the brand.
I don't know if it's a look for scaffold designers.
No, well, I'm starting it, innit?
Yeah.
Well, I think it is. It's
different.
designed well.
Yeah.
It's very well designed.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shows professionalism,
True.
Yep.
sophistication.
And that's
Yep.
what we're about.
Everything I ain't got.
It's a facade.
Yeah,
It's a facade.
Absolutely.
How is the life of Pyramid Scaffold Design?
It's good, mate. We're, what are we, 2 years in?
2 years deep.
Yep.
Yeah. Harry's been with me a year now.
Yeah. Yeah, coming up a year and a half soon, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Is it
Yeah.
Off the tools and into the office, technically.
Yeah, boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
11 years on the tools. Big change.
11. Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Didn't think I'd like it as much as I do, to be honest.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I keep seeing you in Solero Lounge at lunchtime. On the fucking...
That helps, yeah.
Yeah. Out of the rain.
Yeah.
How long ago did you come off the tools?
About 10 years now.
Was it really?
10 years.
Of course, it's when Lee went Canada, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I was thinking this earlier, actually.
Yeah.
So,
And I
Lee-
sent him a selfie.
did you?
Yeah. But no, so Lee would have been in Canada 10 years.
He is. He's a Canadian now.
But he was still on the tools when he went to Canada.
So, my dear friend, for the viewership, for the millions watching, my old best pal, Lee, who I went to school with.
Old best.
Old best pal. Cut him off now.
Fucking dead to
He
me
ran
now.
away. Yeah. He's Canadian now.
Yeah.
They're taking him. But yeah, he was a young
I was on the tools with him.
on the power stations.
Yeah,
Cashing
yeah.
in.
Yeah. The power stations were good, to be honest.
Who was that you were working for then?
D&B Scaffolding.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, man, wasn't it? At Austria.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
just missed it, but it was the fella that lived with me.
Yeah.
He was a bit older, and we had middle brother, like Jack, Ad, older brother, cousin, Ben, and Lee. And you used to fit in George's Corsa sometimes, didn't you?
Yeah.
You had some
Stayed above a
stories there.
car.
Heavy, heavy car.
On that note, calf. There's a new calf in Malden. Where Wimpy was.
Yep.
It's
Sampled
now-
it today.
Good.
Good calf. Lovely geezer.
Is it?
Yep.
Is it? Where's he from? Is he a little classic or is he a local lad?
Yeah, we'll cut your hair and all. Put it that way.
Superb, even better. Proper calf.
You. What did you think of it?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah,
Was it?
probably. I think it was what Malden needed. If you
It
like.
opens a bit later.
A good fry up. Literally
Exactly.
2 weeks ago, Andrew Curtin was here, and I said, "There's not a proper. There's all very nice, swanky places."
Is that who we met in Solera Lounge?
Who
do we meet?
No, that was Chris Rogers.
Good fella, isn't he?
But yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, he messaged this morning actually. But no, I think it's only right we test it tomorrow, Al. I'm going to be in the
Nice.
office tomorrow.
Well, it was a good hangover cure, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm still broken, but yeah.
Was it a big breakfast? Did they do a big one? Did you go
Yeah,
full?
yeah, it was bang
Wicked.
on. Yeah,
Wicked.
everything you need.
Get that loyalty card going.
There you go.
I always think if they've got liver on the menu,
Yeah.
fucking proper, innit?
Not a
Yeah.
liver fan, but
Yeah, but it shows that kind of East End calf. doesn't it?
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of vibe.
But
black pudding.
yep.
What's his name? The old Welsh.
Yeah.
Not Johnny
Not
Fisher. The
Tom
other one.
Skinner?
Tom Skinner.
Yeah.
He always goes like the
He
calf's
loves
what
it,
do.
yeah.
He made
do
a right
main
tit of
list.
himself, didn't he, on that?
On
Strictly?
Strictly. Oh, mate.
I don't watch it.
Yeah, I think he was come and gone in
Yeah,
seconds, wasn't he?
yeah.
Well, controversy going on there, then he was gone again.
Do you think you could do better, though?
No, not at all.
Nah.
No.
I'd
However, I have been on Strictly Come Dancing,
Really?
rugby tour 2011, 12-ish. We went to Newcastle
What?
and the theme was Strictly Come Dancing, and you got partnered up 4 weeks before it went, and you had to learn your sequence with your partner.
My.
Me and
That
Jay,
is so rugby. mate.
people,
So rugby.
Lewis Gilbert, I think it was, and Sammy, a couple of them went proper to town on it, like had lessons,
Yeah.
really got there, knew what they were doing. Me and James were just kind of the impression, should we just drink? And we just took the forfeits. But we stopped off in the service garages all up to Newcastle, multiple ones, obviously for multiple piss stops because there's multiple bottles of drink being drunk away. And as we got out, the tour virgins had to bring out tables, put tablecloths over, get the chairs out for the judges. And then the judges would sit in the car park of the service garage. And everyone was
That's so busy. So
Nigel
busy.
was a judge.
Was he?
I think Barry Gittos and Nobby, they were the judges and
Yeah,
such.
the older one.
And then people would be called up to do it. And then they'd finish, and then the tour virgins would have to pack up the table and chairs.
I never went on a rugby tour, but I went on whose Stag do was in Dublin. Well,
Guesties.
Guesties.
What a place, wasn't it?
Yeah, we couldn't get in anywhere though, could we? Too many of us.
Yeah, it was a big bunch.
We
wasn't
got exactly the same. They see the stag do's coming and just jog
it? Yeah,
along.
London accents don't help ourselves, do we?
Not at all.
Hardcore Hotel was in there a bit, weren't we, in Dublin?
Yeah,
that one there. It's all the screens.
They had an electric dog collar, didn't they? Remember that?
Oh shit! Yeah, I
And that was
avoided
going-
that the
and
whole
that was
time.
going around.
Yeah.
Mate.
The controller, he had the kennels at the time.
Mate,
I avoided that the whole week.
That was brutal.
I don't mind a bit of like being punched or like someo's got a stitch on. You got to take a hit of something.
That was
but I
harsh.
just didn't want to do
Mate,
that.
that was
I was
horrible.
bottled up.
Yeah.
And Craig Ashby got absolutely annihilated with it, didn't he? He had it. I felt like he had it for like half a day.
It's a bit of a blur,
I think
if I'm honest.
Yeah, whereas in the he literally had pinprick and he had these scars on his legs where it just like burnt into his leg after a while.
It is really like it hurts. It really hurts.
What a place, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
great
that's
stag do.
good.
That was a fantastic stag.
I remember Macklin went back to the room for like to go and get changed or something, and never made it back. It just pulled his trousers.
I just think,
and he'd fallen asleep.
Guinnesses.
Yeah, and he'd fallen asleep and missed the whole night. I was like, "Where were you last night?" Didn't go and get him, but I was like, "Well,
yeah." It was an incredible place. That was so funny. Because Lee again, have you heard that one? Guessed he was in Canada, so he and his missus said, "Right, we're going to see his sister-in-law over in Vancouver for the weekend." She's like, "We're going to drive and park the car at the airport." And she's driven through, and he's like, "Where are you going?" She's like, "Oh no, what's that else to tell you?" And he's like, "What?" He went, "You're actually going somewhere on your own?" And he was like, "Well," he went, "Here's the tickets. The boys are waiting for you." And it was tickets to Dublin. And he dropped us off.
That's massive.
Yeah,
that's great.
And we'd all chipped in for his flight to go over there with our one. And then he got there, and like 5 or 6 of us were there, weren't we, at the start? Going, "Well," and he was like buzzing, thinking there's like 5 or 6 of us and himself, so 7 of us. This is going to be a great week when the lads I'd seen him for years.
Yeah.
And then we walked out, we went across the reception bit, then we walked in the hotel, the lobby, into this pub. And then 25 other people were in there waiting for him.
Wow.
Just
So
like,
good.
That's brilliant.
yeah, and then the wheels were off.
Yeah, completely.
Then we had to get on a bus, didn't we? Because there is no subway, no train station from Dublin Airport. You know that? It's just been shuttle now. It's being worked out as we speak. They're going to put a little underground system that takes you into the middle of Dublin.
Yeah, I can't
One of
remember
the only
that.
cities that doesn't have it.
Yeah.
He must have took a bang to the head or something.
Mate, it was just loads of Guinness, wasn't it? And trying to keep up with you, like, I was in a bad way.
We went back into that bar, didn't we? I remember going to the you boys have been to the Guinness factory today. I can smell yous.
Yeah.
Literally some Guinness farts all down.
Yeah.
What a time.
That was good.
Yeah, we have to revisit that one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'd like
Liverpool's good. Liverpool's really good.
Yeah, been on
There
a
the
stag in
other day.
Liverpool, yeah.
That was cool. Went last week, obviously. That was really cool. And then, Scaffold Design, then going back to the day jobs.
Okay.
So what is your services? What do you provide? Apart from Scaffold Design? I reckon.
Yeah. Our main aim is to provide like good scaffold designs that the scaffolders can put up. We know what a nice design should look like that makes it easy for the scaffolders to erect it. We've got that on-site experience. That's what we want to provide.
There can't be many, don't stereotypically, not many scaffolders go through to be designers, do they?
There's more now, so there is a good few, to be honest.
Is
now.
there?
Yeah. And I do tend to think that most of them are, if you've been on the tools, you can give it a better perspective. There are some amazing engineers that haven't been on the tools, but I do think it helps have had some practical experience.
Yeah. That is cool, isn't it? So you can do it. So the crack is the scaffolders come to you to design something for them. They put it in, price a job. But we spoke out last week with our dear friends at Vinci on the walk, didn't we? About providing a survey. Have you mentioned is that more of a fault?
I've emailed them this week.
Yeah.
What we want to try and do is get people getting the design a lot earlier in the design stage.
Yeah.
So it's not a big rush. More often for us now, the scaffold contractor get the go-ahead, then they've got to get it designed.
Yep.
It's too quick. Like they might be on site next week and they're getting the order this week. We want to be with the main contractors, if we can, getting the design done months in advance, so they can send out the design and get it quoted.
It makes sense. So everyone's singing off the same.
Yeah, and everyone's pricing the same. It's
that's what sometimes drives a bit of a wedge in between us and the scaffolders, being like Ben just alluded to, the speed there. So they've already priced it what they think it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, sometimes that's not totally correct, and we have to put in it what we have to put in it, and then they haven't priced that, and then they're like, we haven't priced that, and then that causes a bit of friction there. So that's just goes back to that getting done
pricing out the risk. Like if they know what they need to price, like you say, everyone's off the same hymn sheet. But like in construction a lot, it's the planning. People don't want to spend the time planning and putting them things in place.
Sort of reactive work.
It is very reactive, isn't it? And because scaffolding's flexible, I think people perceive that they can get over this problem quite easy if they need to.
Yeah. So you need a little case study, don't you?
Yeah.
Case study job.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And we've put together a document that sort of states, where the savings can be if you get it up front. It reduces changes later on down the line.
Yeah.
All the good stuff, but it just means you've got to spend a little bit more time up front.
You've not spoke to Cara Thompson, have you? Do you know Cara Thompson?
No.
I'll put you in touch with Cara. She's client side.
Okay.
And she'd love that.
Yeah.
To actually speak about it, say no. It makes so much sense. In my head, kind of,
It does.
It makes so much sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But will you get, say, client A goes out to ABC scaffolding and 1, 2, 3 scaffolding. Do you sometimes get where they both them come to you guys? They're both your clients.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And you'll be pricing the same.
Would you say to me, I've got this already, I've priced? Would you say
sometimes?
Do they have to request to you certain ways they want it?
They might say we've got this material, so please specify this material, like different beam types or different tie types. But typically, the information we get is pretty poor. Like you want a design brief that says this is the items, this is what we want you to cover. More often than not, we'll get an address and say we need a scaffold around this. We might need a gantry. We might need this. And we'll put in a price for that. But in that sense, we've almost done the schedule, or they've selected the parts that they want designed. We never typically get a full schedule of this is the works that are going on, and then we work through that. So everyone is sort of, there's a little bit of a grey area where everyone, you cannot, because it's not clear, everyone can articulate their own certain way of taking that. It's not crystal clear. If you have a crystal clear brief, the design, the changes, everything else is much simpler. Yeah,
because I suppose every time it's not crystal clear, it muddies the water of a relationship as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can have, for fuck's sake, they come again.
Exactly.
And every time they come back to you, there's a cost to that, to them, and everyone's got costs.
Yeah. And that just increases the project overall. If we can cut that out at the front, then I feel like there's a big win there for everyone.
Absolutely. And I think they don't always like fronting the money themselves, the client, do they?
They want the risk to be with a scaffold contractor sometimes.
Do they?
Yeah. So
but I don't see where the risk could be. As long as we've got a decent brief and we do, obviously things prop up.
Yeah.
I think there's much less.
I almost feel like you've got the client there. The risk is kind of with the design team, and then the design team issue back, and then they issue that to the scaffold, don't they? So
the risk is in interpreting the information incorrectly.
Yeah.
So they might say to the scaffold contractor, we want to get a scaffold around that. They relay that to us. But then when it gets back to the main client, they may say, that's not what we asked for.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been crystal clear. So the scaffolder's interpreted it.
I think it's all just ways of QSs using it to see what they can cut off.
Could be.
How can we shaft things?
Yeah.
That's the other side we've had is some QSs have said, oh, that's great. I love to plan. I love no gaps. That's pucker. And then we've had others say, I purposely give a brief with very grey areas. So if the scaffs come back, say, well, I didn't not say it, sort of thing.
Wank, just trip people up.
Shit way to work, isn't it?
Yeah. And then when QSs wonder why they get such a bad name. A bad name. And Eve Lamek's a good one to talk to on that as well, because they do. She's with QS by manager at that big level.
Yeah.
Definitely a conversation piece.
I mean, I've spoke to
little panel talk on a big exhibition, something to say about the benefits of, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I spoke to like Jack Norkit at Red and
exactly
about doing like the scheduler works, and because the other thing is it's the QS doing the scheduler works. How much do they know about scaffolding?
Yeah.
You know, like we could do the schedule. We know what's going to be needed in it, and that's like another string to our bow. Like we can show, or we can like collaborate with estimators, or you know, and
change though, isn't it as well?
It's changed, 100%. Yeah.
What do everyone in construction hate? Fucking stubborn bastards.
Terrified of it. Yeah.
But equally, they sort of, if they're subbing that out to us, where's the value in their job?
Yeah.
But can they be expected to know everything about everything?
No, but no, I've been in this with QSs on the groundwork side, and they're literally going curbs laid. How many curbs are installed? F50 curb or a different kind of curb. And I go to them, do you know what that is? And they go, no, but I know what it looks like on my program.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they don't actually know.
Yeah.
And they've never been outside either. It's like, we'll come out. And they're like, no, I don't need to. I know my crap. I know.
That's
I
all I
don't
need to
know.
know.
Yeah, I don't know that way of learning, but I'm like, just shows how out of touch it is.
Yeah.
And if someone can be skilled on both sides. Al, do a little Google on the old how many scaffold companies went bust last year and the year before, if you can, in the UK. Or insolvent or went under. I just think because if you literally had 1,000 companies out of the 4,000 were all scaffold related. You go, look, there's obviously a big flaw here.
Yeah.
These companies have crushed it because the systems are all. Does it state it?
Well, the tricky thing as
well,
well.
700.
The tricky thing with the scheduling is these guys don't understand about the sequence as well.
Yeah.
You know, how you're going to do different projects. You might have a demo job. How does that go up? How does that come down? How are you incorporating all the trades? All they're doing, like you said, more often than not, is just reading off this schedule or Excel spreadsheet, and that's where the extras come in. You know, have we allowed to do this adaptation to get the windows in or to do the render?
Yeah.
And again, it's spending that upfront time to save time later on. But I mean, I don't know how early these people are winning the project, as in the PC, the main contractors. But we are getting, like, our pipeline typically is only over 2 weeks because we say our turnaround time is 7 to 10 days, and then we're just constantly just chasing that. I mean, some of these projects must be
7 to 10 days. You got to design a scaffolding, and that could,
yeah, and that's every single, like, more often depending on the size.
Just ChatGPT it.
Now you're sounding like a client. Yeah. What we'd like we're talking to Will about it, actually. What we'd like to articulate a little bit better is what we're doing behind the scenes, because genuinely people think we type it in on a computer and it spits it out. It's nothing like that.
We need to video the thing.
Exactly.
Day in the life of.
But that's certainly what we're planning on doing.
Yeah, we started one today, didn't we? That I think we're going to do with that. Like
we need to do it, or cut the pilots for a few things. Because we're bringing a few things to light at the moment on the outside of the podcast. What we're going to do weekly, going through 2016.
Yeah.
And part of that is featuring the inside work of the certain industry, really, what goes on in certain roles, to promote the amount of roles there are out there. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? Who even knows the scaffold design team? You know what I mean? If you're a 16-year-old at school,
exactly.
You don't 17 or 18 now, isn't it?
Well, we didn't.
No. Well, I get it from, and I appreciate what you do, because they've got involved with temporary works and groundwork, so it's scaffolding underground, basically, in a certain way.
Yeah.
And that opened up I was walking along, I was on Shenfield sidings for Crossrail, and they were going about temporary works this, temporary works that, and I just go, yeah. Didn't have a clue. Mate. And it opened up my eyes to this whole other side of the industry.
That's such a broad course as well.
Yeah.
I actually... It's a tricky one, that course, isn't it?
Yeah,
because you become responsible for a lot of stuff that you're not that familiar with, right?
Yeah, exactly. So you can be, that's it. 'Cause it is quite, you can go and do your ticket over a 2-day course or whatever, and then you can't.
But you're encompassing everything, right? Like within that, like shoring or.
Yeah, so you'll be scaffold supervisor and the temporary works supervisor and the temporary works engineer. But even then, the temporary works engineer was always the client, was always the main contractor. So Costain. And I think Amy's, was working for at the time. The head of that temporary work, so head of that design, was the main contractor.
Yeah.
And I was a supervisor, and I literally
But could you sign stuff off?
I was literally working. I was a supervisor working for with Costain then. But when I went to a few other jobs, National Highways at Graham's, and then also this one with Amy on Victoria substation, I I had to go to to the Network Rail office, be interviewed basically, because it was like a relationship between me and then obviously the engineer in charge of it. He was in charge of the whole design, and I had to report back to him daily on that this has been done. And there's like a schedule ticking it off. That's been done safely. Yeah. But it had to be. There's a guy called Jeff Mahoney, who's now at Galdris down on Hinkley. Galdris over a big civils firm, but I know they're down at strongly at Sizewell. They've got a good package down there. But he's like the king that I know. I've spoken to for years, but I know he was there. I think he represents his big part of the Temporary Works Forum or something in London.
Yeah.
He heads that up.
Yeah. We want to become a part of them actually.
Oh, yeah. I haven't spoken to Jeff for years, but I always remember him. He was. You could tell he's deeply passionate about it.
Yeah.
And like the level of detail. And George Nkube, mate of mine, I was at Crossrail with. He was a Temporary Works supervisor on Shenfield. Yeah. And I worked alongside him. And
it's a lot to know within 2 days, though. I know it's about the paperwork and stuff, but equally, it's the Temporary Works as a whole is a very niche industry, and it can be quite unsafe. Is probably the wrong word, but like you're doing big things.
Yeah, 100%. There definitely wasn't enough respect for other jobs I've gone to for that role. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, normally it's just here's a bit of extra money because you're Temporary Works.
So we had it. I think I told my social story on the scaffolding on the A120.
Yeah,
it was a metre wide during COVID, whilst it was social distancing time, and I realised if we're going to work on this underneath this revetment, it's got a bridge and the 45-degree or whatever it was coming down, and I said, well, we can't carry on work. So we've got to carry on work, it's got to carry on, fucking Boris Johnson said we can't, construction don't stop for no one or whatever. Yeah. And then I said to them, well, I can't physically go walk around people on the scaffolding, we can't load of materials. So they made it, 3 times the size, so they went to 3 metres. 3 metres on a scaffolding, width-wise on a revetment like that. It put the job well on my way to getting a summer out of it, that's for sure. I was well happy with that. Mate. But because I was a supervisor, it was like, well, that's what it's been called. The engineer agrees. Can't question it. But I love it. And especially when you go look at the stuff deep in the ground. I think it's almost one of those like generic tickets, isn't it? It just lets you know, by the way, you are going to be responsible for this. It's almost a bit of like a law fucking course, really. It's not saying the detail. If you do this, you're going to prison. If you do this, you're going to prison. I found that with like the SMSTS. I don't know if you've done that. All them sort of courses, you just come out there absolutely petrified. Yeah, massive. I remember saying, when the machine's not working with the buckets that it uses, because every machine comes with 3 or 4 buckets, they need to go back in the what was it called? In the bucket. Quarantine area or the bucket area, the designated area where the buckets stay, and I was like, that's fucking never existed in my life. You've got a bucket over there, a bucket over here all the time. People trip over the things all over the shop. But in the course, it's like they must be in there, and if you ever get checked and they're not in there, you just come out fucking Jesus Christ. For about a week you feel worried. Some of it was quite good, like because there's not a lot of individual responsibility, I suppose, on site sometimes. And the example that they used for me was if it was a scaffolder taking out a top handrail, so the forklift driver could like lift up a pack of bricks or whatever. Yeah. And if something happened and you took out that handrail, you were responsible. Yeah. Which does make sense, to be honest. But reiterating that all the time on site would be pretty tricky. I mean, you shouldn't be lifting the handrail anyway, should you? No, we'll do that. No. Not if it's designed in such a fantastic way. Yeah. We actually used to do it. And I worked with Billy LG and Johnny LG the first time. We used to go to Speedy. This was back like this was completely fine, even for the clients. We'd go to Speedy, hire a winch, and then bolt that winch to the scaffolding and lift up 200-300 kilos of glass and put it in. And it was just the thing we done. Yeah. I'm surprised that didn't bend up the standard. Fuck knows what it was coming off. We just bolt them to anything. A bit still there, that'll do. Yeah. Exactly. And you just think that's Well, now I'd like to think. Well, I suppose it depends at what level people are working, but we would design the scaffold for that. If someone was saying, "Can we attach a 200 kg hoist?" we'd be like, "Yeah, that needs design." Yeah. But whether or not they've got that money on the job, depending at what level. Yeah.
We had one Friday, didn't we? Like, it sounds fucking ridiculous, but we must have spent the last 3 or 4 hours of Friday like trying to fucking get rid of 3 millimeters of deflection in that beam, didn't we? Really? Yeah, Just because it has to be so stiff on them lifting beams. Yeah, so you can work all that fancy out. Yeah. A lot of maths. Yeah. What did you get at maths at school?
Not great, mate.
I was going to say that. Yeah. It just shows you what you learn on the job, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Well, absolutely. I think so, anyway. No, I had to like do had to go college, go to uni, you know. And I think when you can apply the maths, it makes more sense. When I was at school, I never really planned on doing engineering. Even before I was scaffolding, I wasn't thinking of engineering. Like once I'd got
Did you go straight into scaffolding from school?
Yeah, after a summer in Malia, where I found myself.
And a fucking rash.
Yeah. So I did that, and then when I
did you like yourself?
Yeah. I mean, it was great. But once I got back, it was Harry's dad that gave me the job, and then when I was working there, once I'd got my part 2, which meant I was a qualified scaffolder. That after that, I was like, what am I going to do now? Like I didn't want to do it forever at that point.
Looking at the path.
Yeah. And so I was studying part time. He said like you can have the day off a week, which was great. I was self-employed anyway. Yeah. And then make up the day on a Saturday, and that's how it started really.
Yeah. It's been tense, isn't it? The old course.
Yeah. Yeah. Harry's just started it.
Yeah. You are in for it.
Mega, mate. Yes. I was on holiday, come back, got in about midnight. It was my first day the next day.
Yeah.
So I got in at midnight, 9 o'clock lecture, and maths teacher's coming, about 150 of us in this room. And he's come in and said, all right, everyone here is A-level maths, so we're going to start above that, and started rambling on. I'm just sitting there fucking sinking deeper and deeper into this pit, thinking, what have I done? I've got 5 years
it gives me clammy hands thinking about it.
Yeah, so I've had like sort of 6 or 7 weeks crash course in A-level maths.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay above the water.
Throw out some of the technical words.
I can't even think of it now. I'm fucking rattled.
Multiplication.
Yeah.
Logarithms.
Yeah. Working out the volume of a frustum.
Okay.
I didn't know what frustum was, so that was a bad start.
But that's the thing with a degree.
So that sounds loud.
Yeah. With the degree, it's teaching you principles. It doesn't you can only learn scaffolding and design on the job, really.
Yeah.
So it complements it. It means once you've got your degree, you should have a sound understanding of the engineering principles, and then you're applying them principles to scaffolding. There'll be very, very little, if any, association with scaffolding on the course.
Yeah.
So it's
about degrees in general, don't they? They teach you a way of learning. Across the board, and then I mean, companies will look at you and go, "Yeah, you've been to uni, you've done this. You are."
Well, we was discussing it, wasn't it? Because you've already got a HNC in construction.
What's HNC?
Higher National Certificate.
Oh,
yeah, very fancy.
Yeah, I done it too long ago, so they said that's irrelevant. So I have to do the 5 years, not the 3. I was gutted, man. I paid for that myself. Still paying it off. Yeah. Nightmare.
Yeah. But I commend like your attitude, because you was like, well, I don't want to not do it and then regret it later. Once you've got the degree, obviously you've got it. Hopefully not like the HNC. But then you'll always be able to sign off the scaffolds, etc. If you don't sort of follow the whole process through, if legislation changes or something changes in the future, you could come a little bit unstuck. So
I think COVID taught everyone that, didn't it? You just got to bomb-proof yourself.
100%, isn't it? And be willing, able to change, isn't it? That's the best thing at construction, isn't it? You think of disrespect with people we know in the city doing city jobs and that. If it goes tits up, they ain't got much to fall back on. Apart from going and work at a supermarket with construction, it's just we know you can graft. You come and do anything, can't you?
You can reinvent yourself, can't you?
Quite easy, quickly. Yeah, 100%. I remember it being pressure for you, because I remember I was once in a pub, just once, and Debbie was in there.
Oh, yeah.
Dear Debbie. And I was talking to her, and then I said, how's Ben doing? She went, he's under a serious amount of pressure. And she was like, he's making himself very unwell.
The part-time studying, mate, is no joke.
Yeah.
No joke.
I nearly felt sympathy for you, but then I realised the drink was empty.
I bet that was in the Pearly.
Yeah, it would have been the Fox and Hound. It was there in Pearly.
Nice,
not the Pearly, but the Fox and Hound.
Yeah, no, it is. And I think it teaches you a lot of discipline, a lot of like resilience. Or like there is good traits to have doing the uni.
Yeah.
It just really is a big commitment.
Yeah.
But I think that might be the barrier to entry for some people. I wouldn't want someone listening to this and think, I can't go uni, so I can't be a scaffold designer. There's still opportunity within that. Like you can be a draftsman, you can still do the calcs, but you need it signed off with someone. Whatever level you are, as long as you want to apply like yourself, I still think there's an opportunity for. I don't want scaffolders to think it's too, too high up to make that. Yeah, it's not unachievable. Like as long as you're proactive and stuff, I think people can still if they're really committed to it. The barrier to entry for us, I've said it loads, is money. People have to take a pay cut to get in there.
To get there.
Yeah. So you might be a qualified scaffolder, but you're not a qualified, or you don't know the engineering
It's
stuff.
a different lane as such, isn't it? Yeah, you have to drop down the peg.
And if you've got a mortgage, you've got kids, it's tough.
Yeah.
But I put out a job ad last Christmas, wasn't it, roughly?
Yeah.
And we did have about 10 applicants for the scaffold design. We had absolutely loads for trainees and stuff, but ex-scaffolders had about 10. And I was blown away because we had the salary on there, which would be, less than they'd be on the tool. So it shows there's people hungry for it.
And I think a lot of people now, especially, are willing to look at that whole, right, I have to say a pay cut, but it'll only be a couple of years, but it gets me away from this. And there's a career path.
You don't know what they're sort of working through. You don't know if they've got injuries, if it's painful every day.
Exactly that
stuff. And
family commitments have got to be around.
Yeah.
Or be nearby.
That is
to be on the road.
I feel a bit funny about like a lot of what we do, or a lot of the enjoyment from our work is because we can be flexible with it.
Yep.
But people on site actually doing the job, which creates the the industry, there's not any flexibility there, is there?
No,
you've got to be on site putting it up, and you're always going to need that. Yeah. So how can we how do you increase that longevity or increase that enjoyment? I know you've worked places, so have I, where it can feel like you're just a number, right? And
how you make it look good, how you brand it in a positive way for the future.
Everyone needs that. And don't get me wrong, I've met really, really clever scaffs. That you can make that job really difficult if you don't know what you're doing.
I literally was one job in Paul PDC and speaking about it, and there is a lot to work out in it. When you're on a job, the maths there alone, isn't it? Just understanding,
or doing a load list, or getting the stuff there. There's a lot you can fuck up and make it really difficult.
Yeah, it just shows there's a level of professionalism everywhere. Yeah, but saying that as well, what's good? The best time about, I always talk about Super Trail, the bricklaying competition. But when we went there, and like these guys who are winning the bricklaying competitions, they've got huge followings online as well. They're athletes, in their own right, and they promote the fact that they're training all the time, they're exercising, living healthy, if their food, their diet, and everyone's like, "Fucking, we'll expect this from." I stereotypically would be in the same scaffolder. You don't all groundworkers. You don't expect these people to be living like absolute athletes. But they realise, a lot of them are clotting onto the idea. I want to earn some money. Right? How do I earn the most money? Keep my body in good condition. And oil the machine, and it'll be able to operate better. And I think that's what the benefits of social media. And there's a lot of negatives to it, but there's a lot of people realising that. And there's a lot of kids that are sending in these pictures and bricklaying in their gardens with sand and water, and knocking it up and showing it just because they're watching.
That's good.
And then at the competition, there was a number of kids there asking for photos with these actual ones, like superheroes, or they're like professional footballers. Can we have photos? It was a quality.
That is great, actually.
The positive side of it.
Well, that's the longevity there. A lot of people come out of the industry in, I don't know, your 50s or whatever, completely pickled, and they go and be cabbies or something. Yeah. But maybe if they did look after the body more.
We had the report come back from the HSC over the last 3 years of the causes of death, the details. What's it called? What's the word for it? I asked for a Freedom of Information Act, and wrote to them. They send out the details, not names, but they give you the how the accident actually happened, the details of it, the age of the person, and the location where they're from. And I'm pretty sure it was near on 50, if not just over. All of them are above 40, half of them are over 45 years old. And there was people in their 60s and 70s. Yeah, and a big chunk of them. I'm like, you think these people shouldn't be on site, especially if they've been on site for 30 years. They're broken people anyway, aren't they? Yeah. I was like, you can't. Surely they must be linking that together and thinking, right, these incidents are because these are frail old people who are in pain all day, every day. That's fucking hurt, doesn't it? I hurt literally from groundwork for 10, 15 years. Yeah. My shoulders hurt, my back hurts all the time. I know people with like all their forearms are pickled. Yeah, 100%. I get that pins and needles on the hands quicker when halves kicks in.
I wonder, I suppose it is looking after yourself and not, it's such a fine balance now between like productivity and being sensible. You know what it's like picking up a couple of long uns or 5 5s and one in your hand. Yeah. You fall over, You know, you're going to hurt your hands or whatever. But you're always trying to do the most as quick as you can. Or that's what it tends to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still like that as much.
Trying to earn the dough, isn't you? That's how you do it. You want the price work. You want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get the scaffolders doing big long days, or is it usually? Well, no, I guessed it when I was there because I'll finish by 1 o'clock.
Yeah. In the city, I think you have to put the hours in. Probably not humping as much. But so I think they still finish relatively early, don't they? Well, you're meant to be 8 till 4, isn't it? But
yeah, I think that's the old narrative of like we're sort of done first. That's gone now.
Yeah.
You was on a
But
app,
on
weren't you?
on the big sites anyway, which is a lot of what I've done. But if you're on the lorries, it's fair enough because you're getting back and you're loading up and sort of
The old tacos.
always out. And that's the thing. You're in the yard for 5. Like that's what it used to wind me up when these people say, "Oh, like you're going already." It's like, we're in the yard by 5. We're going back to load up. We're not going home. You know what I mean? So it's not like that. I don't think they get it really.
Yeah, the groundwork's just fucking savage for it, and I think that's why it's just not that appealing to many.
Yeah,
you're on site ready to start at 7, and then in all the time you're off at 4, 5.
Well, it's always you boys there first, unlocking. And gone last. Isn't it?
100%. And that is even to the same degree of a lot of the big civils jobs, where there's a lot of ground workers, and you're all paid by the hour, and after 10 hours you get time and a half. So everyone would take the 12 because you get 3 hours for that 2 hours. So you can do well for it, and you do that Monday to Friday, and Saturday you can get away with a 7 till 1 and get paid a full day for it. So you bake yourself.
It's always dangling the money carrot.
But it is, So I used to bite my hand off for it all the time. And obviously, and me and Lauren was talking about this the other day. We look back at it, we actually gone on some really nice holidays, didn't we? You had a really nice place, and we've done this. And we was like, how did we fall? Can we both like work? We didn't see each other because we worked our asses off and then enjoyed it. And I go to rugby to work a bit more on the railway. But I was like, now obviously kids come along, we don't commit those many hours, and I don't want to.
But if you become accustomed to that lifestyle,
well, a lot of them. And what I aligned it with was the fact that in the railway there was a lot of broken men, divorced, or going through it, losing their families, and it was men. I never saw 1 or 2 ladies on there, but it was predominantly men. And guys would be the older guys would be like that. I can't not do these hours now because my family's become accustomed to it. One of the guys who said to me, so Steve, when your kid's born, so this is 10 years ago, when Benji came along, 7, 8 years ago. And he said, once your kid comes in, sack this off or find a new way to earn your money. And I was like, really? He said, he said, I haven't seen my kids. I haven't spent Christmas Day with my kids ever. He said the first 8 years, he was always at work on Christmas Day, so he couldn't see the kids. And then after that, his wife just had enough of him not being around much, so they left him. And even if he wanted the day, they were always going to go with their mums for Christmas. And he just said, I'd never able to. And I was like, how sad is that? You never spent Christmas Day with your kids as a father. But it's the reality of it. And so I shortly after that conversation, I was like, I need to earn 5 days' money in 7 days. How the fuck do I do that?
Exactly.
This money we're earning, I need to find a way to do that. And
I don't know whether there would be some longevity to sort of maybe you do give shorter days. You know, the body lasts a little bit longer. That's how you get people in the door. But
Kia apparently done it. I was speaking with John's surname. He was head of health and safety at the time with Kia's on a project, Thames Water project. He said they'd done a trial, and they'd done 8-hour days for the ground workers, and they said to them, we're going to pay you 12 hours money, but we're going to do 8 hours. Or they gave them 10 hours, but whatever it was, we're going to give you 8 hours, do a full shift, and we're going to give you 8 hours money.
Yeah.
If there's any breaches in health and safety, if anyone gets injured, any accidents, anything like that, we scrap it and we go back to it again. He said, but we're going to do 8 hours a day. You can get paid 10 hours or 12, whatever it was. You can get paid more than that. And then all we need to know is that everyone's working safely. And everyone was like, wicked, we're up for that. And apparently they smashed the programme. Everyone worked efficiently. Everyone got along because they were like, don't stitch us up for each other. We're getting paid well here. And it went really well. And it was a 3-month trial, successful. And then nothing ever happened again.
That is construction.
Yeah, don't change. Yeah, but they proved they really worked. And we all knew it. If someone says you're going to get now I know, again, groundworks again, and I'd imagine it's because the way the industry works and showing for clients that you're out there all the time. But guys, after 4 o'clock, the boys in sight, you're just shutting down, really. We've got 2 or 3 hours here, right? All right, I'll just take it easy. And you're having it off for 2 or 3 hours. I ain't going to stitch people up and cancel it. But but you're not really, it's not productive. Yeah. I mean, unless there's concrete, a lot of lorries are in.
Yeah. I mean, I come to the B1M thing and talking about like how does some of this trickle down to, site?
Yeah.
And just talking about it now, that is the sort of stuff that impacts them straight away. I know, but the problem is that impacts the bottom line off the bat. So what are you really, where's the value? What are you looking at? Are you bothered about the blokes, or are you bothered about
program? It's a bit like the big building sites I used to do. It's just program. It's all that matters.
They do a 4-day working week now, though. That's what they're going to say. I can imagine that in construction. Yeah. A lot of lads go out and get pissed, so they can't do a 5-day working week. So in the point of there's all the Romanian lads, Eastern European lads, all I know, if I say to them, we've got a job for you, they go, is Saturday mornings there? And they go, no, we don't want it. They want 6-day working weeks because their family are all back home. They go on the piss on Saturday night. And they just want to do 6 days all the time. And then on the flip reversal of it, there's a bigger portion of this country, like you say, can't go to work 5 days a week anyway because there are Monday clubs kicking every week. So
I don't know what the answer is, but something to impact them on the ground, really.
How did you find the B1M event? Have you been to a couple of them? The B1M was the first one. It was the first one.
Fancy, wasn't it? Like up the top of the gherkin.
Bit of make that.
Lovely
design.
I enjoyed it, but it is. I'm often thinking, even with LinkedIn, to be honest, I know this will be linked on and stuff. How does it get to the ground? I mean, you've got to make it aware so people are talking about it, and that's what we're doing. But I have a different outlook on what the ground looks like now, because I've been 10 years. Like, it's all right dipping in and out. You've got a bit of a better one, but I expect everyone to have the same outlook as me. But I know it's totally different down on the ground. A little bit more toxic than I'd like to believe. Do you know what I mean? If you're surrounding yourself with people that are all sort of half-arsing it or are not that bothered, it's very hard to put your head above the parapet. It's still pretty alpha male, you know. And how do you go about setting an example on the ground without getting ostracised? You've got to be a big character. So I don't see how it.
Well, we talk about
changes.
all these routes out of scaffolding. I think the good guys do go, and then because I've always first bloke that taught me how to scaffold always told me, play your own game. Don't worry. You know what it's like. Oh, he's on a 5 or more than me. He's on a 10. I'm going to jump for a 10. And he's just said, look, just play your own game. If you play your own game, you'll always get paid what you're worth. So but then these good guys are leaving. So what role models have we got on site?
I don't think.
I think it's another big problem.
Yeah, we get as well, where a decent ground worker will be kind of capped at how much he can earn. So they automatically just put them out to become a foreman or higher, and they ain't that cut out for it. But it's the only way they can make more money. They go, we'll pay you that, but you got a supervisor now. It's like, let's pay the guy good money. If he's delivering loads more work and he's the bollocks, pay him fucking machine
at that
money.
level, it's difficult. Like you're managing the blokes again. You've got to be a certain type of at that level as well. You know, you're getting I would love to go work a job in a 3-man gang and just crack on.
Do that and be paid,
no politics.
Be paid a fortune for it. Yeah, I was sat in the machine a few weeks ago, just sat there plodding along. Had headphones on, pair of shorts. Wasn't on site, obviously. Controllers out, actually. Definitely wasn't on site. Then I was like, this would be the bollocks if I could just work to this.
Phone's not ringing all the time.
Yeah. It's 100%. But what's the biggest? Have you got a little record of your biggest job so far? Then has you got a little tally up? Have you got things coming through? You go, if we win this, is it going to be our big one?
No. We keep track on quarters. So where we had our best month last month, which is great. Yeah. Strangely, it didn't feel like that busy, did it? But
was it followed, or did it precede our worst month? Didn't it? This is what with the peaks and troughs.
The peaks and troughs are massive. But
the analytics, so much, hasn't it? On it.
But no, we're working on with like the heritage stuff. We're really enjoying. Harry's working on a windmill in Thaxted.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So that'd be
a good one.
Yeah, that'd be a nice one.
Come round and round with it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to think of some other
design after you fucking keep a ducky weight on the scaffold.
You did say, are we keeping that on? How are we scaffolding around that? But I'm trying to think of some other interesting projects we've been on. Because again, it's quick turnaround stuff.
Yeah,
you're getting through so many projects. Yeah, it's hard to keep track, to be honest.
I think we've both got a passion for the heritage stuff. That's
yeah.
And a lot of thinking, but it's good.
Yeah, we worked on a church spire. That was a good one where it's sort of freestanding, wrapped around the spire. We're getting a few more of those, which is good.
That's because once you've done one of them and you get another church bike come through the roof, you can pull.
No.
Is it?
Copy and paste. Now you're sounding. You're sounding like the fucking client. You just copy and paste, haven't you?
Get them to do it. They've got that already. They're
Yeah, exactly.
But you'd had the know-how of
of course,
experience, knowledge. That's how people should use you more.
Yeah. We have the knowledge of that.
That one had a clock and all.
No, so yeah, we're doing well. We've got Jack, another engineer. He came off the tools as well.
Is he studying still, or studying?
He's not studying yet. Yep. I think he's seen what the state that Harry's been in, so I think he's questioning it, to be honest. But like I say, the studying's not the be all and end all anyway. But he's made a good start. He's helping us out. He's been doing a lot of site visits.
Yeah.
Fits the scaffold profile because he's got a load of tattoos. Yeah, so,
super. Tattoos, criminal records.
Yeah, exactly.
Drink problem, alcohol problem, drug problem.
we don't want to characterise him, mate.
Do it for himself.
So no, it's all good.
All going from strength to strength.
Yeah.
How has your construction sport experience been over the last few weeks? You've been on a little trot with us.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pucker, wasn't it? Yeah, good 2 days, 20 miles a day, wasn't it?
Yeah. Enjoy it?
Yeah, mate. I was very sore. Yeah. But no, it was good. Like I said, off the...
Done a couple of walks, haven't you?
Yeah. We've done
Not
a few as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Not done the 2 days. But just off the phone, talking to different people, perfect, really. Just 2 days out of the office. It was good.
Yeah.
What you said about getting someone maybe to do one of these walks for us, right up our street, to be honest.
Yeah. Maybe we'll set one up.
Yeah, go out and do it.
Yeah.
Smash it. Just even locally, really, as well. I think we found out, I was really happy with doing it. Like I say, we've done a lot of marathons all the time. But that 26 miles is an extra 2 or 3 hours to the day. I know it doesn't sound bad, but by the time you have to chuck another stop in there, and this, and everyone's fatigued a bit. And by the time you get back to the hotel, you really are knackered. You don't really have much of an evening. And obviously, it was a real good crack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone, wasn't it? With a bit of bingo.
Yeah.
And that's just so how funny I fell into that. But in my head, I'm literally on the walk, like 4.5 hours in the morning, good lunch, cut a few hours after lunch, and then 6-7 hours of walking is the one, I think.
We done a walk from the Round Bush to Bradwell, didn't we? That was 20 miles.
St. Peter's Way, you mentioned that.
Yeah, that was 20 odd,
So and then you could stay up that way and then a different route on the way back, maybe like towards Fanbridge. Yeah, that's your 2 days, right? Yeah,
there's one you can do Salt Marsh 50. That's a bit more. But I looked at it before. You can follow from South Woodham, or you can even start Burn and make it look short. But then there's a big place. It must be around there. There's on an Airbnb.
Oh, Bell Ropes, mate.
This is somewhere it's like an old barn farms. It's all been made, so you can get it on there for like 30 people or something like that. 20 or 30 people can stay there. I think it's an old stables, and each stable converted into little rooms. And I was like, that's quite
could be, couldn't it?
Yeah, I think that might be Bell Ropes.
Is it? Yeah. I thought that'd be quite a good crack.
Yeah.
Go out there, do that, order a load of food, or a big barbecue when you get there. I think next summer. I think we're going to hit it. We're going to schedule a lot of stuff this year. We've got a few things coming into fruition.
I think the walks make it accessible. I think it's harder than a lot of people anticipate.
Yeah, it's a good challenge.
But it's a good barrier to entry. You don't need any skill with a sports.
Well, I picked myself up another set of socks. And they were slightly thicker than I'm used to. And now I've got 2 black toenails for it. And I was in pieces that day. I've actually got the shoes on now. They're absolutely fine. My boots, the old Vivos.
Yeah,
back
come on.
He's like, you're doing it. Yeah, I said we're fine. Don't get any problems with these. For 4 hours, and I was like, fuck.
Can't say anything now.
But then I put my running trains on the day after. And I was absolutely fine. But it is testing, but it's good.
I think they're really good.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it was good fun. I think. I definitely want to push on the military one again to tie that in and try and encourage a few more. Get some veterans. If we do a bit of time, we're a bit rushed for this one. We're all pushing to get it done. Yeah, but it's hard with so many fucking lines of defence to get through.
Yeah,
and bring it together. But we had a man from the military on it, Mr. Harry boy.
Yep.
So you are a
Royal Marine reservist.
Yeah. Do they say territorial anymore? Is territorial not really the word?
It's the army, yeah.
Is it? Oh, is it really? Is that the army?
A bit different, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a reservist.
Yeah.
Royal Marine thinking man soldier. That's what my dad used to say to me.
There you go, yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, in Cambridge Sunday.
And so, that was, as in, you've just been.
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, good.
Remembrance Day?
Yeah, I'm rough today.
Oh, yeah. I did a big session. Little trip to Seshleyhem.
Yeah. We had a couple there. I was stopping Malden on the way back. All the vets are always in Spoons.
Oh, yeah.
So I popped in there, then had some lunch, then I sort of all the text. There's a vet in Bradwell, Dougal, nice fella. So I always go see him. Yeah. So it's good. Yeah.
And do your bit. Fair play
mate,
to you.
yeah.
How has it been in there? How long have you been in there now? Reservist?
2019 I passed out.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
6 years.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah. It was probably a bad year to pass out straight into COVID.
Yeah.
Done crap things. Obviously, the reserves is a big melting pot of all these different people. So the last thing they wanted to do at COVID was bring everyone together and smush you all together. So, so it kicked it for a couple of years. But I really enjoy it, mate.
So is it very much still the crack? I remember my dad was territorial Royal Green Jackets. And it's very much it was always time my dad was like, if it all goes shit, it all goes to shit. When once the main service has gone through, you're the second in come out in line sort of thing.
So we train to the same standard, and we can take contracts. So we can take 6 months contracts, a year contract, 2 year contracts.
Yeah, cool.
And we just integrate seamlessly with a regular corps.
Yeah.
So my mate's just come off a ship. He was on ship for 6 months.
Oh, wicked! As a reservist.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So they was SFPT, so Ship Force Protection Team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
really
cool.
really enjoyed that. Saw a bit of the world.
Yeah. You could do that and do your studies while you're on the boat.
It's
juggle a few more plates.
It's a hard one. Like fair play to the boys that do it, but who can just sort of park their life for 6 months or a year? And they fought for a long time. So they just trying to get it through to them. They was like because they used to be like it's only minimum 1 year contracts. Mm-hmm. And it's like not many reservists can just park their life for a year. So they have listened. They've brought it down now.
With their actual careers, with their actual families. There's so many complications, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And is there many reservists as such across the country?
Yeah, I'm not sure how many we got at London, which is my unit, but more than you think. I think they had a real push for it, especially with funding not being great and stuff. I think it's the obvious answer, isn't it? Get as many reservists as possible.
Yeah. Did you have to go to Lympstone for your training?
Yeah.
All good. Tough. So it's the same as what the Marines do, training wise.
Yes. So obviously, so we do it Wednesday evenings and weekends, and we do 2 week blocks at pivotal points. And
when you done the training, would that have been the training set up to pass out as such? Was that the same?
So we pass the same commando test at the end. So everyone that wears the green lid has got to pass them tests.
Yes, you got your green lid. As such.
Yeah,
superb.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was great.
And you get to go. Well, you go Cyprus 2 weeks most
yeah,
years.
Yeah. That or
it's a Royal Marine Day. Well, nearly actually. Because we had a podcast this morning, Gav. And he come in, but he couldn't quite get. He said, "I'm thick as shit. I couldn't get through the maths or anything just to get to Lympstone."
Yeah.
So he never made it, but wanted to. But ended up getting a digger instead, and living the dream on a digger.
Yeah.
Whereas I got past the math bit, and then they told me the Arctic warfare training's gone, and you got to go to the desert probably. And I was like, "Oh, I don't want to do that."
What year was that? So when you was out of school?
Out of school, 2007ish, 2006, 2007. Yeah, Norway just got put on hold. I don't know if it's a thing now still. It'll come back.
Yeah.
Back in the game.
Yeah.
Because that was the careers office sold
for it then, weren't they?
Yeah, the careers office sold it to me. Like, you'll go straight to Norway. You go out there and live. And I was like, I want to go to ski for a living. Yeah, superb. It sounds brilliant. And my sister knew someone who was in the whalebone. He was on leave. And he said, "What are you going into?" He said, "I'm getting it." He said, "What do you want to specialise in?" So I've asked for the Arctic warfare stuff. I'd love to do that. And he said, "Yeah, you got no chance." I was like, "What?" He went, "Yeah, the next few months that'd be gone and you'll be straight out." He said, "Within a few weeks of." And then my arse fell out completely. I went,
no.
And my mum was literally hammering me, "Don't go." Because it would have been full time sort of thing. And we went skiing a few weeks or months later, come back, and then Dad was like, "Why don't you just go back out there?" So I'd come back for a couple of days off a ski holiday, got the next flight out, I went back and stayed out there for 3 more months.
Yeah, nice.
Skied like that and got me fixed then. And then
bit safer.
Yeah, we're so I don't know, not to the liver. I'll come back so fat. Yeah. Literally the
washing dishes.
Yeah, I was dish pig for a bit. And then it was quite good. She was a roaches barman. And always luck of the draw, maybe I get fortunate, but if you keep putting myself in places, opportunities arise. Yeah. We were in the bar and I wanted to work in this bar and there wasn't a position. I was like, that's a shame. So I went out, was dish picking for a few days and went back to this bar. I might have actually been cleaning dishes that night in there. And then the barman had a row with Chevy. Chevy, Roachiest fella. And out of nowhere, he's fucking gone off. And this barman was a boxer anyway. And Chevy's after kickboxer. And I was Chevy, 6'5", Australian lump. And he was energised to the core at all times as well. On a string and he ready to ping him along. He was ready to go off. and they just had a punch up out of nowhere in this bar, and I think he just
Turf war.
Yeah. Well, he owned the bar.
Right.
He owned the bar, and then his own barman was kicking off, moaning about something, and then they end up at a row, and I'll get the fuck out of here. And he went, Steve, you want a job, didn't you? And his big Aussie accent. What are you trying to do? I went, yeah. He went, you start tonight, get behind there. I was like 17 years old. Got behind. I've never poured a pint in my life. And suddenly within seconds I had this job. And then, I was lined up for the next 3 months. Yeah, literally serving drinks out there. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was absolutely pucker. And then, what a man.
Found yourself.
Found myself. Then come back and went back again.
Yeah,
But we stayed in the town down the road on the next one. And then, we ended up going back to I went to another hotel down the road. And we just frequented Chevy's for a good night.
Yeah. That's what you got to do, get it out your system.
Yeah, so that was cool. That definitely got my Arctic warfare training.
Yeah, now you're ready. If you get the call up, mate, you're good to go.
If we ever go and take on the Austrians, I am ready. I'll come coming from behind. I went beyond enemy lines a couple of nights, that's for sure. Really interesting. All the gravestones in there, like we went through the towns there, and like even the gravestones there have still got real fucking World War I and II SS uniformed soldiers on like plaques, pictures of them in there. There's it's still there. You walk through, and it was like, I'd imagine probably today ain't changed 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Yeah. We're popping back. We're down the road half hour from there in January, but we've hired a little van, little 9-seater. What we come back in the other day. Nice, and I'm going to take that. We'll drive back down there and see the chef.
Mate,
and
nice.
we're going to walk through there. But it's really like you go through Austria. You think they've got that strong, not far right. I wouldn't say that, but it's more like they're so proud of who they are.
Yeah,
what they are. And they know what was wrong was wrong.
Yeah.
But they're still a bit of like, we'll stand by who we are in a way, and this is our country, really. So, yeah, had many a nights in Austria. We had a good time in Austria.
We went for the Stag, didn't we?
Yeah,
that was
100%. And talking of construction sport events, we've got one coming up.
Certainly have.
When does this go out?
This goes out on the 19th of November.
19th of November. It's today, live. And we are running on the treadmill.
Yep.
In Chateau de Pyramid Scaffold Design.
Straight from the office.
Straight from the office. Going to be in there running. What we're doing, H?
24 hours, we're going to keep the treadmill going.
Wicked.
With some silly bloke on it.
Yep. Happy
or
days.
woman.
Or woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dear lady signed up. She said she'll start. Happy days.
Yep.
And we're doing it in sport construction sport, but it's a bit of looking at the
giving blood.
Yeah. Always bit of a personal one for me. Dad died, got MDS, and he passed away, but kept him a lot happier, a lot more comfortable, and alive for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Through the blood donations he got.
Yep.
And I think it's such a good one. You know how hard it is. Always pushing for donations. It's really hard work. So we like doing this one because we literally stick a QR code there. And we keep a running total of how many people have like scanned it and then signed up to give blood.
Yep, amazing.
I think it's a nice, easy one, isn't it? So,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You don't realise I wouldn't be if it weren't for blood donations.
Yeah.
I had 2 blood transfusions during operations.
Yeah.
They wouldn't go for a third and pretty much said, I don't think he's going to make it. Yeah, that is
Wow.
on the third one.
Yeah.
I started a stomach and I lost my large intestine. Some fucker come in and took my large intestine.
Yeah.
And
So you don't even need that then?
no,
Well, you're doing all right.
when you're only the elite can get by with it, mate. Got a good design business. They rebuilt my large intestine using my small intestine. So they removed my large intestine because either end of it. So there was, testing me now, I think your large intestine is 12 foot long, I think, something like that.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking mad. Fact check it out.
I'm looking it up.
Because your small intestine is fucking ridiculously long. And then your large intestine.
Your large intestine is 5 foot.
See? 5 foot. How long's your small intestine? One was proper.
One was extra long.
How big's an inch?
It actually varies quite a lot, typically between 10 and 22 feet.
So exactly what I said.
So you're about average.
Somewhere in the middle.
Under.
So between 10 and 20 feet?
Yeah.
I suppose, depending on how big you are, right?
Yours is 30.
Massive. Well, my 14-foot large intestine. Yeah, because I think 6 foot. Yes, it might be. I remember hearing the word 6 foot. Something like that. But anyway, large intestine has fouled both ends, but the middle was all right. They're like, we can't save the middle. So where it met my small intestine, it rot, and where it met my colon, it fouled as well.
Jeez.
And was in a position where it was going to perforate, and just as well it didn't. Because I heard a story the other day of someone died because their large intestine perforated.
Really?
Shit gets into your blood system, you're dead quite quick. And once I realised that was in a bit of a pickle, and I didn't say anything for a while because I'm a tough bloke who doesn't fucking have to moan. You just crack on.
Yeah.
And Lauren took me to the hospital and was like, "You're not going anywhere. Unless you go to hospital." And I was done that. But went in there. They removed my large intestine. I was put on some bags. I had a colon hanging out my stomach for 18 months, and they rebuilt. But on the second, because that was an emergency operation, I was crippled up with back pain and I had fluid on the spine in the end. I was at home but I literally was finally I did go home. So I went home after the first operation. After I got back, I was like, my back's in absolute pieces. I'm in agony. And they took me back in, and I ended up having so I got fluid on the spine from the operation. So I had all this fluid had built up all around the nerve endings and all this kind of stuff. And then when I had the second operation, I had 40 odd staples down the stomach on the first, and the second one was another, I think it's 52 or something. I always joked I could have got some money out of the scrappy because there was so much metal work down the front of my stomach. And then on the second one, when they went back in, it was supposed to be a 4 to 5 hour operation, routine job. Go in there, rebuild the large intestine. Harrow at St Mark's Hospital, in Harrow. And I come out 12 hours later, 12 hours later, and I was fucking dead, man. A little scar on my lip where the pipe literally rested on it. Got a little tufty bit there, scar tissue, because the pipe was on there and it dried. And they gave me these lollipops. I was out for the amount of shit was in me. I always remember in that lobby just thinking I was in cuckoo land. I've been in pickles before, but that was a real pickle. I was at 11 hours, 12 hours. To me, it was easy. Like I didn't know much about it, but like my family waiting there were like fucking 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. What's going on? And then they got to after the 11th hour as such, the second blood transfusion. They were like, we need to take. They had to cut through the scar tissue from where this fluid on the spine had happened. So because of all the scar tissue and nerve endings, they had to cut right through really gently. And after they said, right, he ain't going to take a third blood transfusion. They would just cut through everything, and they just fucking there's a few complications for another podcast of what goes on there. But they cut through it and so we can't risk it. But it's just a blood transfusion. So I said then from that day, I was like, I want to give blood. But because I've had transfusions, you can't. Can you? Yeah, no, you can't. I'm like a mongrel. Yeah. I'm no longer a pedigree human.
Yeah. But you know what? It's more people than you think you talk to, and they're like, I've had one.
Yeah.
Paul as well, PDC.
Yeah, Paul. He's got his money's worth.
Hopefully we can get him down.
Oh yeah, we fucking will. We will. We'll have him on my language. We'll have him on the treadmill.
Yeah. I would even if he ain't on the treadmill, if he's down there, he'll bring the.
If he's taking someone's blood, he's getting on there.
Yeah.
Even if it's 5 minutes, get on there.
No, that'd be great to see him.
And the other thing is, even if you say to someone, "Do you give blood?" and they're like, "No," and you say why, and 9 times out of 10 they say, "Oh, I don't know, I've just never signed up."
Yeah. There's no actual reason for it.
No, definitely not. Obviously, some people don't like needles. Well, no one likes needles, but fuck it, it saves your life.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But my brother's. I think my brother gives blood. All he was doing just because his work situations said you can have half hour at the office if you go get your blood taken. He was like, I'll have that. You don't get it in construction, but I reckon you could, couldn't you? Really?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
These big sites, there is no reason why they can't bring a wagon down.
Yeah.
And
you know how unorganised they are, though. That is one of the things, isn't it?
They're forever cancelling.
Yeah. I don't know if that's location wise or what, but they bit of a pain with that.
Yeah.
We send a lot across the world as well. Blood. I know London Gateway, the port down there. They've said about the amount of blood that goes through the port as well. Is it the government just selling off our blood? I'll put it in the way that was just if your blood saves a human, it saves a human. Wherever that person is, and you like to think it's probably in a way of we've got X amount of that type of blood.
Yeah,
we've got too much of that. Flog it.
Yeah,
in a way, and you're trying to think positives. It's helping someone out there who deserves it. Yeah, not send it into.
But we definitely need. We need help with the early hour morning running.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
can't do 8 hours through the night.
It's 2 till 2. I know Alex will help. But we need. I've got a feeling the early morning is going to be tough. We're going to be off.
We're doing on Thursday the 27th.
Yes,
aren't we? Into the 28th.
Yeah.
Sweet as that.
And then we'll be in the Muddy Duck after.
For a few shandy basses.
Yeah. We've got the decks. So we'll be going back to back.
Yeah.
Well, we can't go back to back. One of us will be on there.
Do you DJ as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Superb.
Yeah. So we'll invite down some DJs for the Thursday evening.
So you're going to DJ all the way through?
We'll have them on. Whether or not we'll be on them.
DJ.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we'll do that. Food, drinks. We're just going to try and make it a bit of a party vibe for as long as we can, and just get people down. £10 to have your half-hour slot or your hour slot. Some people might have to do longer, Alex.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Definitely got 4 hours 15 in him. I know that. He's done a marathon.
Yeah. But we're gonna have the bed set up in there, aren't we? And we're gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Just wanted a challenge, didn't we? I mean, you come up with it, mate.
Can we put the GoPros up? Can we record for 24 hours? How can we do a time lapse for 24 hours? GoPros ain't going to last, are
They
they?
won't last, but we could.
We invest in it. We invest in a time lapse. Yeah, I think we'll invest in, but buy a big battery for it. Yeah, we'll make that work.
Yeah,
the time lapse would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You just see me.
I don't know if depends. I'm not sure how we're going to play it yet, but you could do what you guys do on site, which is we could give people like their time. Do you know what I mean? If people really want to do it, like how much mileage you get in that half hour, for argument's sake. Still a time, but you know, it's not going, it's over 24 hours rather than how
if people want to record it.
And then it's just how far you got in a half hour, how far you got in an hour.
It's worth doing it. People making that. If you want to compete, just let us know what your score is. There's going to be more than one or two of you there at a time, isn't they? So someone can someone can always look at it.
I think it's all of the construction sports stuff is the reason we're doing it. It's about bringing community or bringing people together for a positive, in a positive environment.
Yeah.
Doing something good. It's as simple as that. It's exactly what you got. Felt it even more on the hike. Yeah. That's what we want to do, is just bring people, especially be good for us to, like, selfishly, we'll get some of our clients there, see them out of the work environment and just doing something collectively good. That's all it comes down to.
It shows what can be done, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it just showed even the people actually played bingo that night. What a laugh that was.
Yeah.
All the expensive Kev.
Yeah. But, Hopefully Kev comes down.
Oh, we'll get him on that one. That'd be hilarious. Don't worry about the world record on that one.
Exactly.
But,
I'm sure we do. Yeah.
Maybe Danny come down. They're all. Have you got many signed up yet? We've got a few slots to fill.
We've got a lot of slots to fill. I think once we get it out, it'll fill up relatively quickly. Everyone's saying they're keen. Everyone's saying it's a good idea.
Yeah.
So and the reason we started it was you came up with the idea, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah,
it's a cool one.
I just think about weird shit sometimes, about how I put myself through more pain. So.
Yeah. That's what it's about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Creative.
You can't lose with them. Like, it's like the walk. That's why I love the walking so much. It's like very, very, very minimal planning. Anyone can do it. You can make it as hard or as easy as you want, and a lot of, because you're not absolutely gunning your nut off. You can talk the whole time. And when else are you going to talk for that amount of time with anyone in a sort of a relaxed environment?
Yeah, and you can, like you say, stop at somebody's. How good those the pubs we stopped at. The pizza was brilliant, wasn't it? And other places fantastic.
Nice. Very nice part of the world, isn't it?
Yeah. That's again the second that I didn't have, the route wasn't kind of planned. Well, the route was obviously planned. Start and finishings, But the best thing is just a Google Maps and all the survey map. You can find these little and you got the backup of the vans there, so like you can get your margin in, get back to the digs sort of thing, isn't it? And that's the thing. I think that's probably like a lot achieved just last week in comparison. Is just finding these good ordnance survey, because how good was that second day going through?
That's really
that's cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And trying to keep that ordnance survey, but get off the roads as much as you can. I think there's a few good ones to be done. I still keep saying like here to Colchester to the barracks down that way. We looked at it, and so I said we can go from here to the barracks, and then the barracks to Sizewell in 2 days. It's a big ask, but it could be done. And I was like, but we couldn't even do it over 3 days. You know what I mean? But I know from that as well, there is ordnance survey off-road routes all the way as well, River Edge, and then through fields and all that, and they're proper countryside. It is proper countryside. And then what we have some football. We've got the football coming up. We are due to get a football match in with Frog FC at some point. I know Wayne Tilley from RTG wants to do a football match. He's pushing it onto me again. Get one lined up, get one. I know. I'm trying. I'm trying. But the idea into the future, there'll be some events coordinator who can just take over it all from me.
Nice.
And we can keep on building the opportunity to bring more people in and take hats off of my head. I'll be more than happy for it.
Great idea.
We're happy to get stuck in, mate.
Yeah, that's all good. And then a bit of rugby on the 19th. He's around on the 19th. Fancy it missing that one? Don't fancy
missing that one. No.
Fuck, God, no.
Mate, I'm not a
we're
rugby boy.
We're having a good dinner after it. Good curry buffet.
That's November. That's
Wednesday week. We sit down tomorrow. I'm in the office tomorrow. Literally just going to go bosh all on rugby.
Yeah.
We've got a few big thank yous to share. We're not doing an awards night, but it was more of just a thank you to certain people for their contribution and efforts this year. And then, it's all cushy really. Apart from that, and then, what could happen?
Yeah,
I actually just had someone come to us. Someone's come always thought the stars will align at the right time. Yeah, when someone come forward and said that I can help you, working with you. I took you back off the camera. But it's,
okay.
It is just like wicked. Really cool opportunity to take us to the next level. But
love that, mate.
Keep them
Exciting.
Yeah.
banging the drum.
No.
What's next for Pyramid? Just keep on pushing out.
Yes.
Getting the face out there, doing your little check-ins online,
doing my videos,
social.
Social media guru. Just as much as we are really, we want to still work with the same good people that want to do it right, and we'll produce and help them as best we can. Really.
Yeah. Happy days.
Yeah.
In more jiu-jitsu.
We're still doing the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Trying to go at lunch.
Still shit.
Yeah. He's always trying to pull my head off.
Mate. He's like 70%, 70%. Then he's like, fuck
a scaffold.
Yeah. Cannot be beaten.
No.
When are you doing it? Lunchtimes?
Yeah.
What days?
Tuesdays and Thursdays normally.
Don't
Or
turn up, mate.
Monday and
I'm
Thursdays.
sick of getting beaten up. All we do is go there, get beaten up.
Yeah. No, the jiu-jitsu is good. I mean, mornings would probably be a little bit better because then you've got no excuse for the afternoon.
Yeah.
But it's 6:30, so it's quite
You
nice,
already
so.
do the hour of breathwork meditation.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mood boards.
Yeah, you
that
know
woke
it.
shit.
Affirmations in the mirror.
And a marathon before work.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I tell them anyway. Yeah.
Then I
Been
tell
up since
LinkedIn,
4:30.
then I do fuck all day.
Is there many people at the afternoon one, jiu-jitsu? Is it fairly quiet?
Between 4 and 8, I'd say. It
That's not
varies.
too bad, is it?
No.
Yeah.
All of them are
Because the evenings are busy, aren't they?
Yeah.
No,
No, the lunchtime and that, it's good size. So's the mornings.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a bit better.
So the mornings, 6:30ish. Just gi and no gi?
Yeah. Tuesdays, gi. Thursdays, no gi.
Benji reporters actually just said to me a few weeks ago, Daddy, can I start competing in the jiu-jitsu? I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Ad's boy does it, doesn't he?
Yeah. He competed at the weekend.
It's Rory. Yeah.
He got double gold, right?
Did he? Yeah, it's cool because Benji actually, he's a year above Benji.
Right.
And Benji hasn't started competing at all. And then Rory come to Malden a few weeks back. Me and Adam were in there with him. And then then Rory and Benji went for it. And Rory was absolutely just letting him have it. Good time. And then I was like, you wait.
Exactly.
I was Adam in the headlock on the
Yeah. What your dad's
but it was really good because he let Benji have it big time. I was like, Benji, wouldn't he come off it when I want to compete now? I was like, he's going to come off either way and it come out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I could compete. We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, he let him have it, and I said, "Benji, you enjoyed it after?" He went, "Yeah, it's really good." I mean, you've actually had your head kicked. Don't get
If you don't think that, then he's fine.
So he liked it, and then on Saturday, groundbreaking, he actually said, "Daddy, I'd like to play rugby." And I was like, "Oh, don't tell your mother."
Yeah.
Because
I'm doing it all.
I'd done it when he was 3 years old. I took him over to little scrummers, and he just wanted to play with sticks. He weren't interested. There was no disrespect to little scrummers. It was just literally he just wanted to play with sticks. He was too young, so I pulled him away from it. I was like, why am I being this pushy parent? I was like, take him away and I'll just let him decide when he wants. But he even said, can we watch the rugby together on Saturday? So we watched Fiji and England.
You can't beat that, mate.
Yeah, it's golden. So we've got that again this week. It was New Zealand, England. This weekend. Is it this weekend? And then Argentina. Yeah, because I've just signed up for £35 fucking TNT package for the month. I'll cancel that next week. Yeah. It's like signed for 28 quid for the year or 35 quid. And cancel any time. So I was like, I'll just take the 1 month, thank you. Fucking fortunes, isn't it?
Get everyone round, chip in to watch.
Yeah. Sell it on the street. Purdy Sports Club is open. Come on in. It's a charity donation, please.
Yeah. It's nice that you can do stuff together, though, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
If you've got a similar interest.
Yeah, 100%. You've got to keep it up. Yeah, all fun and games, really.
Yeah.
All fun and games, but
no, thanks.
There we go,
Thanks
for coming down. Anytime you want to pop in. Open door policy.
Yeah.
Is there a sign-up link I can put in the description?
Oh, sign up link. If you want to walk, if you want to walk, run, sprint, jog.
No walking.
No walking.
No, is that what it is? No walking. Okay, cool.
No walking.
Cool. No walking, just running. Go to the link below or have a look at this. Drop a message to us. We've got a link. We'll have a link.
Yeah,
we'll have a link.
Yeah.
Is that be a just giving page or something, or is it?
No,
it'll
go to It'll go to a Google Sheets or something, and you can sign up there.
Sign up today via this link. Ding. You can put it in there.
I'm not just
ding.
It's in the description. I'm not putting anything on the screen.
Ding.
Nice.
The ding dong. Get involved.
Yeah.
Come take part. Pushing for a few early morning ones.
Yeah. More
Early
the
morning
merrier.
runner. How many hours you go for, Harry? We can go for.
I'm just going to pick up the shit Standard, I think. Just fill all the shit gaps.
Nice,
but
nice.
I'm going to ask.
You're
to
not
start.
starting or finishing.
I'm going to ask to start and finish it. No, I'm not
Why,
asking.
'cause
It's
your- 'cause
fucking
it's your
my idea,
idea.
mate. Yeah.
You're not the hardest geezer.
Mate, yeah.
Yeah.
Good book. You read that?
Yes, very good.
Oh,
I
good
read it
book,
only
yeah.
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
I read it
yeah,
when I went
yeah.
to Greece with them. This is her wedding. It's cool, isn't it?
He's a nutter, isn't he?
It's so good, isn't it?
Completely
I think
lost.
that's a good carryover from construction, really, because it talks about that alpha
Yeah.
mentality and
Yeah.
how he's putting it into a positive.
One comparison I had that, what wasn't really picked up on it, was the fact that, and he didn't really say it and hasn't, I've watched a few podcasts since, he become the prison warden, didn't he? He
Yeah.
said in the book.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I feel like that played a massive part on him understanding human behaviour when he'd done the run for
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
Could be so. He said all those characters he come across. I was like, that. If I look back at it, it's like you learn not to trust certain people and who you can and can't, and to be wary of everyone, didn't it? There's like that prison thing. He didn't make much of it, did he?
he didn't
He
at
kind
all,
of touched on it, and it was gone again. But I was like,
He said though, didn't he? He said, I know if someone's just giving it the Barry or if someone's going to fucking attack you. He said,
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
learn that in the prisons, people that would just
Yeah.
like to give it a mouth, or the ones that are gonna
Yeah.
Got to be wary of.
yeah, scaffolders.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like the way he was just in Brighton one night when it was like, just going to run home.
No,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah,
Who's doing that?
no, not without cramping up.
Yeah.
And he slept on the bench for a bit. And carried on
I
running.
know.
It's
But then
Lucy.
it just shows, doesn't it, what you can do. You just
Exactly.
wanna-
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like the British Goggins, isn't he?
yeah, less of a
I
helmet.
like the way that he. I
I
like.
don't really like Goggins.
I like the way that he's doing it, and he's not. No disrespect, but he's not had. I know he had a tough upbringing or whatever, but he hasn't gone through the whole huge drug issue. He's not the real kind of rehabilitated person who's had gone through all this. He's just got it.
He's very normal bloke.
relatable, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, very
exactly,
relatable. And I think
exactly.
sometimes, I know from the mental health space, it's all about, oh my God, yeah, I've suffered with this. I've got a label to me. Fuck me, I know because I'm one of the preachers. But it's like, no, you don't have to have a label to be able to go and apply yourself to something. Like you can just be a standard geezer.
It made me think about like running slightly different because I've never really enjoyed it, but it does give you like that bit of distance, you know, to be like on your own, have a little bit of thinking time.
Yeah.
Before I felt like it was a bit of a slog or whatever, but if you think of it for what it is, I think it's quite nice to do.
Yeah, headspace.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Well, I was in Greece so when I read the book, and I thought, I'll tell you what, I'm inspired now. I'm going to go for a run.
I'm going to run home.
So I took you down the road, so I could have gone to where he started. And so I went for a run for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Come back with nipple burn and chafe.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Never
literally.
again.
Got on the piss.
Yeah, got on the piss.
Did you put it on Strava,
But
though?
it was like 30 odd degrees, so I was like very similar character.
Yeah,
like, we had the same
yeah.
ability. I was still in swim shorts, so I had no cycling shorts. I just swim shorts and I come out all hurts.
I mean, you can chafe in swim shorts without running.
Yeah. Budgie smugglers. So I get running theme with chafe with you boys around there.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've done that.
That's your 14-foot colon, that is. Mate.
I just sat on my coat, tuck it in. Saying that, I sat on the train on the way from Liverpool on Friday and I sat down and I went, oh, that's still a bit soft. Reapply myself.
Yeah, did you have the vest with you?
Yeah, to ask the conductor. Tell you what, mate. Take it, sir.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Creme de la creme, that, please. It's been emotional.
Yeah.
Always
enjoyed
welcome
that,
back for round 2, as and
Yeah,
when. When you do another church spire and you've got copy in place, come and tell us.
We'll do, mate.
The studio's here. You've got through casting couch number 1.
Nice.
So
Good.
the love to the family.
So I won't be able to sit down tomorrow either.
We will do a post event after the run.
Yep.
And then we can talk about how it went.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
How we can do it again.
Yeah.
Again and again. Or how we fuck that
Well,
idea
are
up and
you-
never do it again.
Yeah, that was shit.
Would you be able to get a snip of a couple of people when we're there? You know, like you interviewing them. Or
Yeah,
whatever?
100. Come on, we'll drop in. Do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
for sure. Throughout the day.
Yeah,
I can bring my expertise and my production crew stuff.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm sure the team will be local, aren't we? We're not far away on the day.
No.
We'll just come down and work from there, can't we?
There'll be refreshments.
Yeah.
Be refreshments. You do it downstairs in the room downstairs, you say? It is all been set up in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I've got a treadmill sorted.
No.
No.
No. Can we get a treadmill?
Yeah. We need to find a treadmill.
Yeah, we do. We need 2 treadmills. We've got a backup.
Thought we had it sorted, and he was like, "Oh, they're the self-propelled ones."
That's chore, that.
Like, turn it in,
I'd
mate.
go.
Fuck.
But
Fucking
we might say yes and then hope for better.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a stage.
Well,
we're
we'll
at.
have to do what we'll have to do, won't we?
Yeah.
We've asked all the gyms. Not had much reply from them. We're just after someone.
It's because they're big fucking heavy things.
Yeah, yeah.
They're right, like that Peloton thing. That's why I got them in the garage. And so, what? Just take that. I'm like, it's so heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, still struggling. So
yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
There'll be one there when you turn up, everybody.
yeah. Fingers crossed.
Lovely. Cheers,
All right, mate,
boys.
cool. Thank
Thanks,
you.
mate.
After you. Thank you for your service, sir.
Fucking hell.